Coming into your YouTube airwaves, it's Vaughn, the Stat Man, and welcome to the Stat Room. Woo! Good morning, and welcome to the Stat Room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so before I get into this video, guys, let me introduce myself. Guys, I am Vaughn the Stat Man. You can follow me on Twitter at Vaughn the Stat Man, and guys, check out the website, vaughnthestatman.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we have a 6-game slate on tap tonight. We have 2 teams that are on the second night of a back-to-back. So tonight is going to be a fun slate. All right, guys, so Doncic, let's get right into this point guard breakdown. All right, Doncic played last night, and they got him listed as questionable. I don't believe that it's anything serious because he's been listed as questionable for the past week, and he's played every game, and he's played pretty good. If you look at his numbers, he's given you 57, 41, 41, which is 41 and 41 and 57 to me. That's kind of like fringed for his price point. So in his past 3 games, 57, yeah, you're happy if you get 57. But in his last 3 games, he's had 2 games under 50. And to me, I like to get 5 times value. And the way you win GPPs is when you can get players that can give you 6, 8, 10 times value. So taking a chance on Doncic when you know that he can give you 41 or maybe 55, 56, that's a little high for me. And in Detroit, they could actually blow Detroit out. So it's a possibility that he won't even play in the fourth quarter. Next, Kyrie Irving is going to go off. The thing with Indiana, they have no size. They have Sabonis out. They have Turner out. So Kyrie he's one of the rare guards that still penetrates. Kyrie Irving attacks the paint. Him and Russell Westbrook. That's why those are 2 of my favorite plays. If Russell Westbrook is on the slate and I can get a point guard that I see that can get me 30, that's around 5,000, then I'll run Russell Westbrook, because by him attacking the paint, he gets free throws, and attacking the paint, he can then pass the ball to the wide open shooters when the defense collapses on him. So Kyrie Irving is who I'm giving you. He's the first point guard in the 4 horsemen. But let me still break down the rest of the point guards. I love Kyrie at Minnesota. Minnesota plays very little D. Golden State plays very little D. I think Kyrie and Irving are going to be the 2 highest scoring point guards. Both of them have 60-point potential tonight. Not saying they're going to get 60, but they have the potential. I do like Brogdon against Brooklyn because, like I said, Kyrie, his defense has improved, guys. He's not as bad of a defender as he used to be, but I still see Brogdon getting about 42 to 45 points. Holiday is also in a position to smash, but he's one of the scarier plays on the slate because Houston is a team that doesn't have John Wall, and they haven't been very competitive. So I see that this game could be a potential blowout. Now, Ball played last night, put up like 50 fantasy points. He played in Denver. So he's young. I never worry about guys that's 23, 24 years old on the second night of a back-to-back. These guys could play 5 straight days in a row and they wouldn't even be tired. So wouldn't be worried about playing him on the second night of a back-to-back. Kyle Lowry in Denver. Point guards have been destroying Denver ever since Murray went out. You got Murray out, and Morris is actually a little bit better defender than Murray, and Morris is out as well. So Lowry should have a pretty big game. The only problem here is that Toronto is extremely small at the center position. So Jokic, if this game stays close, will probably go for 65, 70 points. Next, Maladon. He's starting to be better. I like him. But I like McConley in this one too. He's had a couple stinkers, but point guards just do well against Brooklyn. But I will pick McConnell only on one reason, and one reason only. I believe they're going to be down big at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and he typically starts because he plays normally the end of the third quarter. And if they are down big, he would then play the whole fourth quarter, where he could get you 15 fantasy points in one quarter, and he should be at about 18 fantasy points by that time. So I can see him getting 30 fantasy points in this matchup. Sumner, I do like him too, but I don't know. I don't know if I don't really see enough balls, because you have Brogdon, you got it's like 5 guys on this team that shoot the ball, so I'm not sure where he's going to be able to get his numbers. Flynn is a great play if the game gets away from Toronto because he'll play in the whole fourth quarter as well. Campazzo balled out yesterday, put up like 40 fantasy points, but don't expect that same kind of a performance. Rubio is so hot and cold, it's like this is a play where you're just going to throw a dart and hope you get something. I mean, if you look at Rubio's numbers, it hasn't been anything that you want. 10, 22, 9, 26, 27, 18, 29. You know, he had a good stretch, 38, 31, 42. So he does have 42-point potential. So if I was in the GPP, I would play him just because nobody else would play him. And I would just be hoping that he gives you one of them 30-point performances. But at $4,000, if he gives you 18 points, he don't hurt your lineup because he's so inexpensive. Okay, Poole is a shooter, but you got Stephen Curry on the team. You know, you got two other guys that score. I think Oubre might be out tonight. So Poole might be in position today to actually give you about 25 fantasy points. I actually like him today. All right, guys, so that's really it. Burke, I don't know if he's going to get many minutes. Now, James, did you watch the last game? He had an amazing game, guys. He had 26 points. I'm not sure how much playing time he's going to get once Tyler Johnson comes back and when Brown comes back. But if Brown and Tyler Johnson is out, take a flyer on James. All right, guys, so let's go break down the rest of the four horsemen. All right, at the shooting guard position, guys, you got so many good options. I'm giving you D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell didn't get treated fairly when he was in Golden State. I love guys that are playing against their home team when they're at home. I just love those matchups because they have their home crowd and they slept in their own bed and you have to come to them. I don't like guys when they play their former teams on the road unless it's a point guard because point guards have the ball in their hand. All right, now at the small forward position, guys, I mean you could just pick. There's so many great guys. There's so many great guys on this lineup, but I'm picking Brissett because whether the game stays close, whether it's a blowout, he'll play in the fourth quarter, and he's a safe pick to me to get 40 points tonight. And last but not least, the boomstick play of the night is none other than, I'm giving you guys Portis. I think that this game is going to get away from Houston, and I think Bobby Portis, he plays the end of the third quarter. I see Bobby Portis playing a good 8-9 minutes in the fourth quarter, and I think that Bobby Portis is going to get you 30. I would say he has a floor today of 30 and a ceiling today of about 42. So that's it, guys. You got Portis, Brissett, Russell, and Irving, and you still got $6,200 to complete your lineup. All right, guys, so that's it, guys. Don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you can get what you want. And guys, don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. Good hunting on all your DFS contests. Love you guys. All right, thanks for watching the video, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to be a stat, remember, hit that subscribe button and also share this video. Thank you, and welcome to the Stat Room.